guys are parents, right? What do you think of all the parents that like bring their children and like really enter them into jams and really push them into like doing what, like, but it seems like they're living vicariously through their children.
You know what's funny? We just had this conversation in the car, and I'm the only one with a daughter. Everybody else in the crew has sons, and I was just saying, for me, like, I don't want her to be a B-girl, but I want her to do whatever she wants to do. And we were just talking about that, like, I kind of see other parents, I ain't gonna say no names, that kind of push their children into this, and you can just tell they don't like it. Like, I think all of us, I speak for all of us, like, we want our kids to do what they want to do. And if it just so happens to be breaking, that's dope. But if not, that's dope too, We're, at the end of the day, we're still parents,
I started when I was young, like back in like 92, 93. And when I grew up, when I saw breaking, there's so many kids that were pushed by their elders, so many kids. And a lot of those kids ended up not liking breaking. They either went back, grew up and threw away breaking, went into gang banging or selling drugs or doing some other stuff, you know what I mean? Or they just grew out of it, being pushed into it. They really lost love for it. And I've seen that happen. I'm not saying that's the destiny and fate of all young prodigies, but just watch what you do as a parent, and really ask your child if they like what they're doing or if they'd rather go get some ice cream, you know what I mean? You feel me? Go read a comic book, you know what I mean? Or just go do something. That's how we feel as parents, because I'm living my own dream and I don't want to be selfish and take him away from his or hers.
What do you feel about like the level of respect like the newer kids have for like the older people? Like I know like they're getting really good. Like some of them are like really fresh and funky, but then I hear around like they don't have like the level of respect that most of the younger kids used to have for like the older people.
You know what? I really blame that on the YouTube generation, man. Like just like you said, kids are getting so good because back when we started, there was no YouTube to bite from. For lack of a better word, that's where all these kids are fucking learning all their stuff. We were just talking about it, like, kids nowadays are learning air flare before they learn flare, And it just kind of goes to show, like, I think the younger generation really needs to go back to the foundation because
time to find the root of what they're doing. It really doesn't take that long, but it takes longer to understand it and show it. But you could take the time to actually listen to somebody that's been breaking for a long time and learn a lot. A lot of people are getting their information and what they need from breaking in 0.5s of, so quick. I mean, they can just get anything they want, and rather than just 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, you had to talk to somebody, and hopefully they shared that information. So that's the youth can really learn to just really be more active rather than be more proactive and just be and be smarter with it. Work hard and work harder and smarter at the same time. Rather than shortcutting anything, because you might you might skip the guy who has a lot of knowledge, and where you should have took the time to listen or learn from.
So you guys are from Las Vegas, right? How do you feel like the evolution of the scene out there? Like, has it evolved? Has it gotten bigger? Has it stayed relatively the same?
Yeah, no, it tremendously grew. Actually, it's a whole bunch of, from the age of 13 to 20-year-olds is pretty much the Las Vegas scene now. They swallow us, the major crews out there, Battleborn, Knucklehead Zoo, and Full Force. Like, there's a lot of like no-name crews that and kids are getting dope. So. Yeah, we definitely, the scene's definitely growing in Vegas.
We're a lonely neighbor of California, There's a lot of hidden gems out there. And there's a huge age difference, too. It's weird. Like, a lot of the, I don't want to say advanced crews, it's weird. But a lot of the older crews, like Full Force, Knuckleheads, Rocksteady, us, we're about, like, 25 and up. And there's, like, over 150 crews out there, all in high school and middle school. And they're like 13 and no older than 17 years old. And there's a huge gap. So there are a lot of forgotten gems and hidden gems there, but they're coming out. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Do you guys have any like shout outs or last words?
Yes. Yo, Strife, thank you for everything you guys been doing. You guys are the new archives, and keep it up. Please document this. Whatever you guys do, you guys got it, and keep it up. And you guys are a leader of what, of our media, so keep it up. You guys are our voice and our vision. Peace.
All right, thank you so much. Awesome. That was Battleborn crew. Watch out for them. They are dope, and they have like fire in their eyes. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen fire in your eyes.